I'm down here with the captain coach of the Vancouver Valley Vipers, Stephen Lenihan. Stephen, you guys are up against a pretty strong Valley Warriors side today. What are you expecting out there?
A big physical, tough battle, and just for us to grow in the game. A lot of new players, so just looking to kind of get them more used to league rugby than transitioning out of union. So, yeah, big physical game.
Absolutely. You guys are the new guys to the competition, and you're definitely developing. How's the development been going?
Oh, really good. Like, we got, I think, 9 guys that have never played rugby league who've started this year, and maybe 3 guys that have played a lot of rugby league. So it's all new faces, new people to the game, which is great, and they're picking it up really quickly. We had a tough going last week, but that was against a real strong side, and this week we're looking to be a bit more competitive. So.
Absolutely. You can see that you've named Wolverine Rick Shelton to be playing today. What are you expecting out of the national representative today?
I'm really hoping for him to really bring all that experience and leadership that he's acquired over the years playing nationally to kind of really help organize us. I felt last week we weren't very organized, so I'm really hoping that he can kind of help us bring some more control and just structure to the game.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Stephen, and best of luck out there.
Thank you.
Cheers. I'm down here with Valley Warriors head coach Ben Hickey. Ben, you guys are going pretty good this season up against the Vipers today. What are you expecting out there?
Expecting a tough game, mate. Haven't seen much of them, but know they're a pretty heavy squad up the middle, so we're expecting them to try and get us done there, and hopefully we can match it and come away with the win.
Absolutely. You guys have had a pretty good run so far. You had the week off last week, and you've basically recuperated. What any good players we should be looking out for from Valley today?
Mate. Don't want to give it away in case anyone's watching before from the Vipers. But number 7, Jared Newey's the leader on and off the field for us this year. He's come over from Australia, so he's been great for us. He's actually warming the boys up now and that, which makes my job a little bit easier. So. Other than that, mate, there's a few other little guys in there sort of thing like that. We'll see how they go today, if they're on their game. And,
Absolutely. Well, I wish you the best of luck, mate, and have a great game.
Yeah, thanks a lot, buddy. Appreciate it. Cheers. Cheers, boys.
And welcome back to our second game here at Brockton Oval for our doubleheader at BCRL Round 3. We have the Vancouver Valley Vipers up against the Valley Warriors. We're going to have a team sheet run here for the Valley Warriors in blue and yellow. Going from right to left of your screen, we have number 1 in fullback, Hayden Turner. In number 5 on the wing, Darian Archer, with Gary Longman in number 2 on the wings. Our centre pairings here are Marika Delay and Luke Tarotha, 3 and 4 both. In the halves, we have Jared Newey in number 7 at halfback, and number 6 in 5'8", Roger Caroy. Number 8, our props, and 10, number 8 is Ryan Mitchell, and number 10 is Nicholas Law, with number 9, Jai Scanlon at hooker. Number 15, Graham Bray in second half, with number 12, Anthony Hazelman. And lock is Joey Murphy, the very experienced Joe Murphy, with a great hit up by our first Vancouver Valley Viper, Brett, in number 13. Keeping on on the bench, we got Limon Grogan and 14, number 15, Corey Motions, number 16, Alex Hirstov, number 19, Aidan Ward, 18, Jay Franklin, and number 19, Spencer Marshall. Spencer Marshall. That is for the Valley Warriors. The Vancouver Valley Vipers, I can tell you a couple of players that we have as they come out now with Stephen Lenihan on the outside to a bulging run there by the number 14. We've got number 7, Rick Shelton will be calling as a halfback with his partner, Stephen Lenihan. And then we also have Devin Cudmore and number 8, 13 Brad, and 22 Tyler. And the 5th tackle now, and gives it out. Pass got to know, and Rick Shelton now looking for a nice midfield bomb. Looks like there's someone underneath it. No, it's gone back, and then could have been knocked on there. And great call there by Yash to say knock on by the Vipers. Great start to the game. The sun's starting to peek through the clouds as we look to set off this second doubleheader after a great first game win by the reigning premiers Dragons, and they got up the win 22-18. Be sure to watch that game if you haven't. Tarotha now looking for a go. Oh, he's a straight through. Tarotha straight through. He's fullback to beat. He goes through, bumps his stuff. He pushes off the second guy, but he makes a second effort. Going backwards, picked up by the number 10 there. What a tackle there. Gives him the outside to number 8. Ryan Mitchell. Ryan Mitchell now, he's held up. Beautiful tackles there for the Vipers. Marshall now asking for the ball. Play the ball. He's still holding on to it. He hasn't released him yet. Marshall to the right to this big prop. He's done number 10 there. Nicholas Law. Law now with a hit up. Marshall, oh, it's been ripped out, but it's a penalty. Lenahan getting very excited there to try and take that ball, but Yash says no. 5 metre tap now for the Warriors. He takes it back now, Marshall. Looking to tap. Looks at the tap. Long ball out to Troller. Troller palms him off, but he can't hold him out. Takes him straight over the sideline. Wow. Very interesting choice there by Marshall. I believe he must have saw some space on the right-hand side, which is great. Unfortunately, though, not coming off for Troller there. Number 4, a great centre. And unfortunately, there we go with a scrum. And Vipers to feed. Fed now by the Vipers as the Marshall comes in to lock up the scrum for the Warriors. Straight to the back, picked up by the back by Lenahan, passed on by Shouten. Shouten come up. Jay Franklin there with a nice tackle. Oh, it's a penalty now. No, not got to get the hands out of the ruck there. He's not looking that perfect. Shouten's going to look for the wing. Absolutely, it's a great kick out there. You got about 15 meters, sorry, of the of field position there. Waiting for the ball to be passed in, and as we look to both our teams getting set there, Warriors can't get that ball through. Finally get it on. Here we go, 2 hit-ups now. Number 12, oh, he's burst straight through, number 12. Oh, look, he's gone base up to the halfway line. What a run by the number 12 there for the Vipers. Options both side here for the hooker. Looks to his left. Great pass. This busting run by the 14. What a great hit up. Beautiful run. 9 now standing there. Dummies. Shouten. Spins on the outside to Lenahan. Lenahan looks to Brett. Brett gives an outside. Oh, and he's taken in a ball and all tackle there by, it looks like the winger there, Darian Archer. Lenahan. Big bustling run by the big 16. Wow, what a big hit up. Gets set now. Plays the ball. Looks to his left. The 9 goes himself. Tackled around the legs and over the top. Oh, what's he calling? Looks like it could be an offside here. Yeah, wasn't standing square at marker, I believe. So that is the call from Yash. And it looks like it's going to be a penalty to the Vipers. Bring on the water there. We're looking for the water, the boys. It's getting quite hot here. Stephen Enlahan looking for the penalty now. Oh, he's put a bit on it. I don't think he's going to make it out. No, and then we've got a runner here. I believe this might be Marika Lai. Yeah. Oh, he's straight through. Oh, no, it's Roger Croy. I'm sorry. Roger Croy now looking to play the ball. Everybody's touching his head, but he's nothing. Darian Archer with a great scoot out of dummy half. Beats one. Tackled there by Brett. Over the top. Well done. Looks now. Marshall. To his right. To his left, sorry. And a decent hit up there by, I can't see the number 11 there. Jared Newey now. Looking to the inside to 12. Oh, it's popped out. And there's Ricky Shouten picks it up. Oh, what a tackle there by Tarola. Straight under the big lifting tackle there. Beautiful work on the 14. Lenahan now looking to offload. He goes through himself. He's looking for the offload now. No, can't get the hand away. Perfect move here. Vipers on the attack. 30 metres out. Brett now on the outside. Look for the big 8. Bumps off the 1. Tackled around. Hazelman there trying to get that tackle. Newey staying out of the ruck now. Oh, he's tricked over him, but he's called a penalty lying in the ruck. One of the best milking I've ever seen, and I've been here for a while. It's fantastic by that milk. You got to play your... quick tap taken. Lenahan now looks for the switch to Shouten. Shouten looking for the try line. He could be over. No, he's held up there by Murphy. Looks like it's second tackle now. He's Shouten to play the ball. Brett. Backwards. Lenahan looking to Cheval. Shuffles a little onto the 11. 11 coming across. There's no way to get in there. Hazelman over there at the bottom and moves back there. Brett coming in, Hazelman to bump, looking to get to the line. No, he can't get there. Short. Shouten now. He's straight through, looking at the line again. No, can't get there in the end. Lenahan chips through himself. Fullback. He's got a lot of work to do. Tarotha now looking to get out of his own end zone. Here he goes, steps in off his line. He's a straight through Tarotha. Look at him, he's got one to beat. Can he get? Oh, he's just brought down there. Whoa, what a great effort by Tarotha to get out of his own thing. Archer now, what a scoot. Archer's having a great game. Number 5, he's beaten 2. He's still away, Archer. Look at that. Oh, a ball and all tackle made by the 11. Well done by Archer with a great scoot out of dummy half. Tarotha now looking again. Gives it on the out to 18 to Franklin. Franklin, straight through the wings there. They're making some really big meters here, the Warriors. Archer gives it to Marshall. Marshall now looking for a scoot to get through the middle there. Pushing off to 1. Oh, he's lost control of that ball and picked up by the Vipers. But he's called a knock on both ways, I believe. Yep, and he's in a scrum down, and it looks like it's going to be of Warriors feed. Wow. So first knock on to the Vipers. Sun is starting to peek through now, which is great. They pack down for the scrum. Looking to feed now for the Warriors. Does it now. Marshall comes out of lock position in scrum. Franklin steps off his left, taken by Shouten over the top. Great tackle by the 11. Oh, no, not given. Just couldn't keep control of that ball there. Unforced errors starting to creep into the play. Oh, and he's given lip to, and he's been given 10. Oh, dear. Well, he's not putting up with it today, Yash. Absolutely disappointing there by Jay Franklin to go get 10 minutes. He's blowing up there, Franklin. He's not happy. He's been given 10 minutes and puts his team under pressure there. It's an old one, but not a new one. Can't verbal the referee, otherwise you go and take a seat for 10 minutes on the bench and cost your team one of those players. Valley Warriors now down to 12 men for 10 minutes as the Vipers look to try and get out of their own half. here they go, moving up the Vipers. Good, nice tackle with all three, making a really good move. Not letting him up, but Murphy knowing it, plays it back now. Who's that? Brett moving out of dummy half. Great little scoot. Gets out of there. Everyone Hazelman underneath there, and on top there, Nui. Nui now moves in the second marker. 14 coming up out of the line there. Perfect work. Here he goes, Lenahan. Looks out to Shoughton. Shoughton gives it past Dodd. Gives it to 12. 12 making a move now. Oh, he looks like he's calling for a knock, but not seen by Yash. Lenahan, Shoughton on the outside with a nice pass. Looks for him. Looks like it's drifted forward, and it has, called Yash. Well done. Great little attacking there by the Vipers. They're really showing with what they've got. They've got a bit of attacking prowess in this side, and it's good to see. Vipers are looking really promising so far. Here we go with the Warriors. Archer, always looking for work. Archer looking very good on the wing. Definitely gets his scoots out. Fantastic work. Croy's moved into dummy half. Gives it to the number 8, Ryan Mitchell. Mitchell, picked up and put on his backside by that number 8 by the Vipers. Having words there in the tackle there. Nice. Still having a bit of a giggle there too. Murphy now looking for work up there. Great, gets to his front, perfect, and Lenahan comes over the top. Murphy plays the ball. Karoy at the back to Nui. Nui now looking for some space. Kicks a nice little grubber in behind. And easily taken by the fullback there. Nui with chasing his kick, and will come in and make that tackle. Big contact there from Nui and the 10, which is Law. Shouting to the 14, coming out of Marshall, coming out of the line and putting some chest on chest beefness straight up at the 14 for the Vipers. Really well done. Lenahan now looks to give the offload. No, holds it himself. Flick past to Shoughton. Shoughton with nowhere to go. 7 and 12 all over him. Looking to get the quick play of the ball. Third man in. And yes, there will be a penalty there for third man in. Tip, quick tap and go. No, that's been asked. Big call it back. And Shoughton with a nice kick to the sideline. Great nudge. Guernsey's team take a tap from about 38 metres out from the defensive line of the Warriors. Vipers on the attack now. Gives it to the big number 16. He's big and bold. He bumps off the first guy, but he's still got him there. Graham Bray, I believe, is over the top there. Great tackle. Dodd now. Dodd making a move. What a run by the Dodster. What a move. He's going to stand up and he's play the ball. Nah, he's been asked to be you got to hold that ball and stand up. You can't just drop it and then play it back as you go. Valley Warriors now with the feed. Nui looks to give it to Karoy. Tarotha looking to get a good thing. Gets the offload to Karoy. Karoy shows outside, gives inside to Marshall. The two headgears are mastering to his back. It's a headgear fest now. All three headgears involved. Karoy in dummy half. To Mitchell. Mitchell now Good hit up. Nice. Good meters. About 10 meters there by Mitchell. Picked up quick by Karoy. Karoy now. On the outside, no. Picked up. What an intercept there by Vipers. Great intercept. And it looks like there's a penalty there for offside. Roy now to Tarotha. Tarotha looking for another little... Oh, here he goes. And then, yeah, Tarotha. Oh, they've got him and lifted him and put him on his back. That's a nice tackle there by the two. Newey taking late. Oh, no, I don't think he was taking late there, but he's made a thing. Oh, an offload there, bro. What a player. Gives it to Longman. Longman. Oh, another offload there to Hazelman. Hazelman looking now, making a run. Oh, and taking a clean tackle there by Schouten. Nice, beautiful work. Gets him onto his back. Well played, Schouten. Hazelman now. Longman again, looking to go through the middle. He's skipping, he's diving, he's moving. Can he make through over the line? He's there. He's almost there. They're 1 metre out, the Warriors. Having a look now. Oh, it's picked up. It's play on. Picked up. The number 19, Ward, was looking around. He didn't pick up the ball. Unlucky for Ward. Lenahan now looking to get out of dummy half. They're trying to scoot, working their way out, the Vipers. Marshall yelling out no penalties. They doesn't want any penalties here. As they, oh, whoa, that's a weird tackle there. He sort of manoeuvred him onto his back and then put him sort of on his head. But he sort of moved it now. Ward now. Still working. Number 14, solid defence there by Motion and also Karoy. Karoy getting in and helping out. Brett passed out to the number 16, I believe. Schouten now with a nice deep kick, perfect down and centred. The fullback's coming to move it, Turner, and oh, he keeps it in. Whoa, a little bit of class there shown by Turner. Dummies, oh, he fools him, beats Schouten. Here he goes, Turner. He's a big lad. He's got, oh, he kicks on the first. Oh, and then, then he just... he kicked on the first, and then he, there's a long ball out the winger. The winger's away. Marshall to beat. Marshall's got him. Wow, some razzle-dazzle stuff here by the Warriors and by the... Oh, he's picked it up. Oh, no, he's called a penalty for not standing square. Yash has definitely learnt from, I think, from the Dragons' Point Grey game. The standing square is a lot more stricter this time. As he looks... Wow, what an interesting piece of play we just had. Hayden Turner makes a really big break. He's a lump of a lad. He'd be about 6'4" from here. Would be easily maybe 220, 230. Got a bit of pace on him. Then he looks to kick, and then he bumps into a Vipers player and falls over. Not bad effort, but unfortunately didn't get the bickies. Here's Vipers now. They're about 35 metres out. Here comes the 16, bustling straight into the two. Really big hit-ups. Whoa, he's definitely working, and they work him on the ground too. There's the Warriors having a crack. Oh, they're still into it. Oh, bit of niggle. Looks to play the ball. No, can't. Markers all over each other as the 12 takes a hit up now. Mitchell involved in this tackle. Marshall just coming up. He's definitely playing above his weight. Absolutely killing it. Marshall is standing in first marker now. Lenahan onto the bulging 14, makes a move. He really gets a start at 14. He loves taking those big hit-ups. Brett now onto number 8 there for Vipers. Vipers then taken over the top by Marshall and underneath by Hazelman. Marshall needs to move out of the ruck there. Schouten looking for a short ball to go over. They can't get him over, and unfortunately it's a knock-on. Some interesting plays so far by the Vipers. It's been not too bad. is not on. And the one after that will be in Langley. Oh no. And Warriors there have had a go. Had a nice little move. Oh, he's come out of market pretty there on Jai Scanlon. And yes, he's been given a penalty for that. It's not a bad effort. Straight in. Looks to kick it now there, Newey. And he does. He does a really nice new. Here we go. And Marika there, number 3, Marika Delay. Takes a nice hit up there. Scanlon onto Ward. Ward now taking a hit up straight down the middle there. Beautiful work there by Ward. Ward now, Scanlon looking both sides. Behind and Newey. Newey now looking. Karoy looking for the short ball. Gives them the back out to Turner. Turner to Rother. To Rother now looking to go himself. Taken underneath the things and tackled perfectly. But he gets the offload away. Turner flick passes back, but it looks like he lost the ball, and it will be a knock on. There's some razzle-dazzle stuff happening here between the Vipers and the Warriors to start with. Absolute razzle-dazzle stuff, and it's looking great. Still deadlocked at 0-0, but there is definitely some movement from both sides as we look to. Lots of hands on knees out there. It's a very fast-moving game. This game hasn't slowed down much of both sides. And, Jay Franklin is back on, which means that they're back to full strength now. He's come off actually for a breather, but I believe that they're back on to full strength. Here we go, and now we're going to make Lenahan. Nice taken there by Hazelman and Murphy. Murphy still working, trying to get around in the front, and he does so. Lenahan now to Dodd. Dodd straight up. Great hit up by Dodd. Wow. Look at that. He's got to remember to pick up the ball this time, and hopefully he will. Yes, he does. Excellent. And plays the ball. Excellent. Brett now. Inside. Uh-oh, picked up there by Motion. Motion now. Motion with a brand new set here. Scanlon. Look to Murphy. Murphy to make a move. They're all over him now. 9 and 13. Scanlon looks to the left, gives it to Ward. Ward back on the inside to Graham Bray, and Bray now looking to play the ball. Bray to Karoy. Karoy inside, passes to Mac. Oh, Marika Delay and tackled there. Wow, what a beautiful move. They move very well. Croy now screaming for the ball to Newey. Newey now looks to the outside, looks to the winger. Oh, it's a forward pass. It did look forward. It looked forward from here too, but Croy was screaming for the ball to go to the left side. It looked massively on. There looked like there were a lot of players that weren't at it. It was definitely on. There was definitely massive overlap there on the left edge for the Warriors. Great call, great movement. Here they go, the Vipers now. They're making a move. Straight off the top. Oh, high tackle. It's a hard effort there. I think Hayden Turner is quite a tall lad. He doesn't realise that when he comes down to make those tackles, it's normally around the head. Here we go. Gives it to the big number 16, and he's just monstered by about 4 guys. They're all working him over. Great play by those 4 blokes. Looking great. Here they go. 9 out of dummy half making a move. 12 again, another big hit up. Great tackle by Scanlon, and then don't forget Hristov there. Oh, looks like he's down and injured himself there, Hristov. Long ball, gives it, but he doesn't give it there. Picked up by the Warriors. Yeah, he's done his knee, looks like that way. It looks like he's really hurt himself there. He's injured, he's limping off. He could be done. He's off the field now, unfortunately. It doesn't look too good for the young player. Murphy straight through. Wow, he's just made it straight through. Gives the offload. Offload to Bray. Bray now. Looking, he's still going. They're working him now onto his back. Scanlon gives it to Tarotha. Tarotha having a look now. Goes straight through one. Beats, goes for the second. Looking for the offload. No, he's straight to his front. Here we go now. Scanlon to the left. He goes himself now. He could go straight over. Gives the offload. Tarotha picks up, gathers. He's straight through now. Oh, he's just been tackled about 2 metres out from their own line there. Valley Warriors going in for the attack. Scanlon to Karoi. Karoi looks for the long pass to Nui. Nui now looks onto there to Hayden Turner. And Turner in the corner with a beautiful try. It was just too many numbers. It was just a great move there. Long ball was a Jai Scanlon behind the ball pass to Karoi in the 5'8". Long ball from Karoi straight to Nui, and Nui knew exactly who to hit, and that was to hit his big fullback on the outside of the two centres, and then split the centre wing pairing, and then go straight in that back corner. Beautiful effort there by the Valley Warriors. And now they take the lead now 4-0 with a kick to come. And we'll be looking to see how they go with this kick. Looks like Nui will be taking the kick. Nui now sets to kick. Deep breath from the sideline, about a metre in. Looks to swing it back. Has it got the distance though? No, it doesn't have the distance, unfortunately. It goes short. So the score remains 4-0, and it's the Valley Warriors leading the Vancouver Valley Vipers 4-0. Here goes Stephen Lenihan with the kickoff. And he looks like he's going to get it over the sideline. Absolutely well done by Lenihan. Now they get the return of the... They get the return scrum. Feed to Vipers, which has put a bit of shock onto the Warriors. I don't think they were aware of what the rule was. Some of them should have had a quick look, but you've got to stop that ball getting kicked out. It has to bounce and then go out, and then you get possession back for your scrum. which has just happened now. So here we go and have a look at this. Are they going to set up? Vipers now, good feed. Lenahan looks at the inside ball, but goes himself. Bits around the outside of Karoi and Marika. No, Delai and Karoi get him covered. The two Fijian players. Rick Shoughton now making a move. Gives it the back there. 14. Looks to 16. Looks at it straight up, but he tries to boff Nui. He's just a machine, that 16. Loves just taking the physicality of the game by boffing a few guys. Same with number 8. They've got some really strong hits in this game here today. Fantastic work by both. Outside now to 14. He's ripped the ball, Franklin. Is it a knock-on? One-on-one. Picked up by Valley. Yeah, change of possession now. Franklin now goes himself. Looks for the offload. Gives it. Now it goes on to, it looks like Mitchell. Mitchell with a run. Nice run there by Mitchell, the prop. And there's knock on there. Holding on. Easy penalty there for Yash to pick up. Got to clear that ruck. Got to get out of the way. Hayne Turner now looking to kick. Get a nudge in. Wow. What a nudge. Those big long legs getting at least 30 metres of extra field position. Well done. Delai now takes a tap and runs himself. Oh no, he's coming. Here we go. Delay to take another go at it. Mitchell now taking the hit up. Looks for the good position. 3 boys work him. Try to get into his back. No, still trying to work on him. No, there's got to be a penalty. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to let go if you can go. Yeah, boys are just telling him then you're not going to release when you hear it. Can't be holding all the time. Here comes number 10. Oh, what a bruising run there by Law. Plays the ball. Scallon takes the blind side. They're moving over the top now. He holds that ball. No, he's held it. No, he's held it. He hasn't dropped it yet. Bray in at dummy half. They're screaming for numbers on the right there. Screaming for the balls. Scanlon goes the blind side though. Screaming on the right. They're still screaming for the balls. Big numbers. That's 4th tackle there. Scanlon now goes again blind side to still looking for it. 5th tackle. Let's see if he goes right now. Does now to Nui. Nui with a space chip through. Cleaned up, picked up easily by the number... Is it? That's number 8 there, is it? Can't see that. Played. On to stepping there, number 13. Brett. There, good move there. Still having a look there, trying to get a move on. Gives it to Lenahan now. Lenahan looking there, drifts it over the top. Picked up. Oh, the bootlace is great. Delay now trying to get him out. Longman, can he get him over? No, he stays in the field of play. Dragged out. Wow. Wow. Handover. Great hands. It was unfortunate though. Nui now looking to play the ball. Delay moves into hooker. Gets away from Lenahan. Still looking to try to make him. Oh, bets him. Goes to look in. Oh, and Dodd with a nice balls and all tackle. Karoi looks at the inside. Doesn't give it. Goes himself. Makes a move. Karoi takes that tackle. Here he looks for the play the ball now. Scanlon. On the outside of Franklin. Franklin to Marshall. Marshall now. Oh, what a nice little bring down Beautiful effort there. Marshall to play the ball. Scanlon gives it to Franklin. Franklin looking to go. He tells him to go straight up, and he does. He picked up and put on his butt for his efforts. 5th tackle now. What can the Warriors do here? Looks to the left. Karoy having a look. He's got Nui next to him. Goes behind Nui. Gives on the outside of Turner. And it's just a repeat try of the exact same move on the left-hand side with, again, this time, not so long a passes from Karoy and also from Nui. And Turner just goes over, strolls over with no one in front of him to beat the outside winger. Got to really work on their right-hand defence here for the Vipers. Lots of effort. They've been caught out twice now. Great try there by Hayden Turner. The 2 tries to the fullback. Same play. They're looking really fit in that left edge position. Warriors really making a move there. Starting to get a bit of a stranglehold in this game. Vipers are, of course, they're playing with exactly 13 men. So it's good to get some breathers in and try and dig deep. A few replacements on the bench there for the Warriors. Nui now. There's no breeze. Sun's out, but there's no breeze at all. Shapes to kick. Looks like it's coming back. But it is short. It comes back, but not enough thing. And it's half time. And the score remains Valley Warriors 8 points and Vancouver Valley Vipers 0. Good for Vancouver anyway. All right, welcome back to the second half as Stephen Lenahan kicks off with a and he takes it this time. They've learned from their previous mistake to not let it bounce and go out. And Terotha's still working, and he's been called out. And a nice little hit up there by the 14, Liam Grogan. Beautiful work there. Oh, a little bit of a niggle too on the marker. Scanlon, Karoy, inside to Murphy. Murphy now he takes a hit up, gets over the halfway. Murphy with a great little, still trying to get himself up. Scanlon, Karoy now, gives it Nui. Straight hit up there by 11, the motion. And he's just made it to just over the halfway as well. Nui now looks for the nice little chip kick in the back there, but it's looks like it's a knock-on, and it's confirmed knock-on. Unfortunately, he was there to take the kick, but just proved too hard to get that ball, and we'll have a scrum down in perfect field position here on the 20-metre line for Vancouver for the Valley Warriors. Great start, 8-0 so far to the Valley Warriors. 2 tries by the fullback Hayden Turner. Unfortunately not converted by Jared Nui, so he's none from 2. As the Warriors look to penetrate the Vipers' defensive line here. Scanlon, loose pass to Karoy. Karoy now looking for that pass there to Delai. Delai pushes, goes with the palm on Shoughton, but no, the Wolverine gets him around the legs. Shoughton now does in a dummy marker. Terotha looking for looking for a way through, and he's not. Shoughton chases dummy ass. Scanlon. Beautiful offload there by Terotha. Gives it to Scanlon. Play the ball. Terotha looking to go himself again. And he is tackled almost in the line there. Looks for the second effort but doesn't do it. Play the ball. Picked up from dummy half. Can he put the ball over? Yes, he does. Great move by Scanlon there. And the Valley Warriors take another try just left of the uprights. And you can just put that down to absolute attacking pressure by the Valley Warriors. A really nice kick there from Jared Nui. And that kick set up a beautiful pressure knock-on, unfortunately, by the number 22 for Vipers, leading the Warriors to have a crack at their defensive line. And you can see over there at the moment, Rick Shoughton laying down the law as the experienced Wolverine in that team. And Croy looks like he's going to take the conversion here. Nui relieving the duties to Karoy. The 7 passing the kicking duties to the 5'8 at number 6. As we look now to set up 5 minutes away in the second half of this double header. Of course, if you haven't seen the footage of the first game, definitely check it out. It was a big win for the reigning premiers, the 2018 reigning premiers Vancouver Dragons over the Point Grey Thunder. A great game of rugby league here in BC. Went down to the wire. As now we set up for another great game of rugby league, a really tough battle as Croy looks to make it 14 points to 0. Flags are up. Looks like he's kicked that goal. And therefore we've moved now to 14 point we've moved to 14 points to 0. Here we are now, Vipers. There's haven't been out of this tussle. It's been actually a pretty decent tussle between these two teams. They're just got to try and pick up, and a lot of green faces, and they're starting to learn the game of rugby league, which is great to see. As Lenihan kicks off with a really nice deep kick right over the head of Croy. No, he manages to stop it and pull it in. Looking for a hit up now is Bray. As the 14 comes across the chase, but he's straight through the middle there. Bray straight through the middle, not sure what to do himself. Oh, he's beaten one of the fullback. Oh, interesting tackle there by the 11. Not sure if that was wrapped or anything at all, but it was an interesting choice of tackle. Tirotha now makes a move. He looks for the... Oh, and it's a nice legs and all tackle by the 8. Beautiful weapon there, Devon Cudmore. Oh, he's straight through there again. Beautiful work by Motion. Motion looks like no one's going to stop him. No one's going to stop him there. And he dives over the line to score a beautiful try there. Beautiful try by Motion there from Warriors. Just too much pressure and attack. Really making a move. Absolute devastation in an attacking pressure game. Beautiful work there by Valley Warriors. It was just a penetrating fence. It's all started from that man, number 15, Graham Bray. Just a unstoppable effort. Beat his first line of attack. Beat the second wave of defence, and then decided to beat the fullback. And an unlucky tackle, interesting tackle, I'd have to say, by the 11 for the Vipers. A diving shoulder tackle, I would say. Then picked up and another devastating bits of moves and stuff, and moved through, and then taken on the post to the left of the post by Motion. A lot of tired defenders there with Vipers, a lot of hands on hips, which can be said when there's no reserves to help out. But it's a great effort by the Vipers to make it out. Warriors now looking to kick with Croy. And he's just sailed that wide, which brings the score now to 18 points to 0. Vancouver Valley Vipers are out of all the areas in the Fraser Valley. Includes the townships of Mission, Abbotsford, Chilliwack, Langley, Delta, Maple Ridge. If you are watching this and interested in playing some rugby league, make sure you get in touch with the powers that be, the Vancouver Valley Vipers. Always looking for players, as you can see. And so get in touch and come and play some rugby league here in BC. Stephen Lenihan now to kick off. And it's a deep side kick again, and motion looks like he just takes it clean. And he's picked up, he gets a bit of a run on, and it's a bustling run as that. And the offload to Delai. Delai now. Oh, and he looks to give the pass off. No, and he holds on to it, takes the hit. Looks to play the ball now, Delai. Big scoot out by Longman. Longman now tackled and rolled onto his back there by the number 9 for the Vipers. Scanlon onto Ward. Ward tackled by 12. Marshall onto Turner. Turner unlocked, picked up by 14. He's away now, Viper the 15. Oh, and he's clean ball and all tackled by Marshall. Oh, he's given it over. Tough tackle. No advantage given there, and unfortunately it's going to be a scrum feed to the Vipers. Great refereeing there by Yash. Great tackle there by the number 9 for the Warriors, Spencer Marshall. Shouting now, he's going to go straight in the middle of the scrum. He's making a good little run down the middle, straight behind the scrum. It was great to see. The markers couldn't have been square there. Lenahan now tackled by Tarotha. Tackle now, looks to play the ball. Oh, he's hurt himself there, Lenahan. 9. Looking now to the 12. 12 come out. Oh, out of the line, Tarotha to make that hit. 9 now looking again to 16. 16 looks to shout. No, dummies goes himself. Delay can't make the tackle. He's palms him off. Scanlon now moves in the second marker. They're on the attack, the Vipers. 10 metres out. Shouting now. Oh, he's come out. Offload. Short ball. He looks to go to the line. No, he's 2 metres out. It's 5th tackle now. Vipers on the attack with 5th tackle. Gives a long ball to Shouten. Shouten looks for a grubber. Grubber cleaned up by Tarotha and brought out just outside of the 2 metres out. Skyland gives it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's tackle there. Tackle 2 and only about 10 metres out. Delay with a beautiful scoot out dummy half. He looks like he beats 2. That's a great run. 15 metres there by Delay. Cannot be beaten. Scanlon. Lonta. Oh, big hit. Oh, what a palm. He's just put the massive palm on the 15 there, Law. What a tackle there by Law. What a bulging run by the prop. And Ward now looking to make an effort. Some really big attacking there by the Warriors. Scanlon now having a look, 5th tackle. They're about 55 metres out of their own half. Nui. Beautifully big, long sort of crossing sort of bomb. Not so high, but it's on the river. Oh, he's flicked up by Grogan. Grogan now, has he picked it up? And it could be a try, and it is. What a kick. Picked up there by the 14, Liam Grogan. And he has put it over the line and scored a try. Well done. Some really, really good moves. That kick, it looked nothing. It wasn't high as a bomb. It was long as a kick. Didn't know if it was an attacking kick or it was just to get it out. But wow, what a kick. Some great chasing there. As they say, your kick is only ever good as your chasers. And the Warriors now have picked it up and they've moved into 22 points to 0. With a kick to come. This time Scanlon is going to be taking a kick. Let's see what he can do from, I'd say, to the right of the posts. About 18 metres out. Here we go. Oh, it's, wow. I don't know if he'd ever get a start in soccer with a kick like that. I don't even know if he was going for the top of the goals or what, but yeah, if I was his kicking coach, I'd give him a little bit of might need a bit more height on that kick. But nice effort by Jai Scanlon. So therefore, it's still leading there, 22 points to 0 for the Valley Warriors against the Vancouver Valley Vipers. Try saying that 12 times. They're looking a bit tired, the Vipers, but they still got a bit about them. Still keen to play, still keen to put the efforts on, still keen to play this beautiful game of rugby league. As Lenahan now looks as a shortish style kick, and they're big chasers. And Scanlon now has picked it up, and they've tackled him and monstered him over the top with some nice defense. Nui moves into the hook and roll. Murphy goes behind him, gives it to the new player, number 20. The new Fijian player that's on. And it looks like he's just lost the ball. And Yash has ruled that, and a scrum at 2 Vipers. It's hilarious. Great effort there by Delay and Murphy to tackle, and number 8 doesn't look too happy as he gets up to play the ball onto Lenahan. Picks up by the 14. Looks to give it. He dummies. Gives a shout now. Oh, it was just a bad pass. Shoutin was away easily going to be a try there to the Wolverine, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. But it was a nice little effort. Wow, it's just a bit of aggression there. I mean, it must be a tired game for these guys, and they're just trying to get a bit of, the niggle out. Hayden Turner now. Wow, what a nudge. That guy can kick. I believe he would have kicked from the other side of the goalpost to kick that, so it was easily a 60-metre kick, that one. They're looking set now. They're going to attack from the 40-metre line. No, it looks like they're going back further. It's going to be a 30-metre attack here. The Vipers are going to set up for defence on the line. And here we go. Scanlon to tap. Archer looking. He just tucks the ball under his arm and looks to bump into the two guys with a great hit up. Here he goes. Oh, they're looking about nearly in there. The 14 seems to have a run in with a few people out there, which is good to see. Nothing like a bit of biff here in the game. Marshall looking to go around to Marshall. He bumps off one, looks for the offload. No, looks to spin off the second guy and doesn't do it. Great move there by Marshall. Scanlon to Nui. Nui looking for the inside ball for Delay. No, goes himself to the line. Keeps, beats 2, beats 3. Looks for the offload now. Can he get one away? No, he can't. He's tackled there. Goes to roll the ball now, Nui. Franklin. Turner on the outside to the big fella, number 20, the new player, and he scores. The new 20. I wish I had his name on register, but I do not. He doesn't have a name, but he's got points. I guess we're going to get the name at the end. He's earned himself a bit of meat, the number 20. I've just been informed by the head coach, Ben Hickey, his name's Illy. So Illy there, number 20, has earned himself a try. Obviously, we'll update you in the future, or maybe in the notes with the official name. But Illy is his name so far. Congratulations to Illy there, earning some meat there for number 20. And that takes the Valley Warriors. I've got to keep saying that. The Valley Warriors. That takes the Valley Warriors to 26 points to 0, with a kick to come. And it looks like the big guy, Hayden Turner, now their 4th choice kicker, it looks like, for the Valley Warriors. Well, I mean, with Nui we were short on distance. With Scanlon, we don't know what we were looking at. Karoi, we had a shot, and now Hayden Turner looks like. Well, I've got to say, I think he will have the distance on this one. Let's see have the direction. Well, he should have been kicking all day. He had distance, he had precision, and he just got the points. So the Warriors lead 28-0 after their 4th choice kicker now. Hayden Turner has stepped up to the plate and kicked the goal. Not sure what's going on with the BCRL and kickers today, but we've had some doozies. Normally, rugby league has its fair share of decent enough kickers. But we've seen today that sometimes that is not always the case. So Lenahan's tried many kicks today. He's tried the distance. He's tried the sideline. Let's see what he goes for now. He's gone for the short little one. But Turner has given a nice... Oh, that's a great ball, that one. Marshall looks to go. Back to Turner. Turner now stepping, looking for an option. A few guys around. Still Lenahan having a crack. Finally gets around the top there. The dynamic duo. Franklin to Rother. Looks to go himself. Still looking to beat guys. The offload to the Grogan. And he steps out, unfortunately. Unlucky for Grogan. Just ran out of space there. Decent flick pass there by Rother. Looks like we're going to have a scrum with the Vipers to feed. Some really nice attacking prowess there showed by the Valley Warriors as they look.
You're kidding me.
Here we go. Still calling it out. Great crowd down here, by the way, at Brockton Pavilion. I'd say at least 100, 150 people here, which is a really good crowd for a doubleheader. Beautiful day in Vancouver, even though it's a little bit cloudy. The sun's poking through. Oh, Marshall with a ball and all tackle, and then driving from Grogan. And it looks like he's held there. Plays the ball. Lenahan gives on the outside to this gentleman with the red socks with a nice little run there. Perfect effort. Looks good. Murphy over the top there on the tackling. Gets up to play the ball a bit slowly, but he's securely with it. Fake runner, Shoughton. Shoughton now, beats one. No, he goes around. Franklin tries to get the tackle. Tries to rip the ball too, but now there's 2 men in. Wouldn't do that. They'd bring a penalty. So he lets him up. Finally. Oh, he's still walking forward. Yeah, he's been told to take a step back. He's Shoughton now. Flicks it on. Gives it to the gentleman. Oh, over the top. Illy. Our new try-scoring machine there, number 20, Illy, making a move. Gives it. Oh, he gives the ball straight to the guy in the red socks and number 13, I believe it might be. No, he's number 12, I think. Number 8. Plays the ball, the prop. Shoughton now looks for kicking. Nice bomb on the right-hand edge. Hayden Turner's under it. Oh, no, he's juggled it. Picked up again by Shoughton. This will be 0 tackle. Here they go, Vipers. They could get a bit of meat back. Here they come. Shoughton now. Plays the ball onto the 9 and gives on the outside to Brett. Brett comes up, gets tackled. Drother smothers him onto his back. Great defense shown by the Valley Warriors. And he's getting a bit groggy to get up, Brett. 9. Gives it on to Lenahan. Lenahan on the outside. Looks for a runner. 14. Again, straight up. And Trother's there again. He's done some work in this set. Here they go on the left-hand side. Gives it the 12. 12 takes a hit up. Trother again chasing out. Perfect effort there. Hazelman Help there by the 20, Illy. Shouting. Short ball to Dodd. Dodd now. 5th tackle. What do they got planned? They've got numbers on the right if they want it.
Oh, you're back. Jesus.
Gives it now. Lenahan, oh, he's let it go off the crossbar. It's just a short, unforced error. A bit of pressure there. A little bit of toughness. They did have numbers on the right, which is great. But sometimes the ball doesn't fall in your favour, as they say. So it was unfortunate, but they could play the ball. Ward, Marshall now. Palms off one, they've got him. 2 gets in there, he wraps him around the head there, rips off his headgear, still trying to have a crack there at Marshall. Not happy, the young bloke. Ward comes out of the line now. They come in to rip in, bringing him down. That's a great ball and all tackle by the 15. There's Longman. Longman now. Flick pass out to Grogan. Grogan looking to go. Charges straight into the 14. 14 on 14. Can't get better than that by Grogan. Grogan now looking to play the ball. There past to Ward. Ward back on the inside to Bray. Bray, that big bustling run he had earlier. Another big bustling run he makes today. Bray now. Bray looks to play the ball. Does so. Scanlon over the top to Nui. Plenty of space out here. Delay looks to the short ball in the corner. Big chases. There's no one back there, but here comes the 10. Does he take it in? Yes. But can he get out of his own half? No, he can't. I think he's held up. Yes, they've gone for the drop kick. Wow, really good chasing there by Valley. Great chasing. Looks like he could have been held up, but he didn't. Hard to get out of there when you're chasing from your back. Well played by Valley Warriors there, as they're still leading 28-0. Vipers are yet to score one. Here they go. Nice drop kick out. Marshall now underneath it. Looking to take a runner, takes it himself. Tries to bosh off, gets the offload to Bray. Coming out of the line now, they come out, makes that tackle. And it's a nice tackle indeed. Scanlon to Franklin. Marshall looks on there. Oh, nice ball, but it was just a bit wavered to Grogan and has drifted forward, according to the referee, Ash. And I'd have to agree with him, even though I'm not the greatest angle. It did look like it drifted forward. It was the right idea by Marshall. He just had to execute it a little bit better, and that could have been a nice try in the corner there for Valley Warriors. Some great rugby league being played here. Everybody's sort of out on their feet as they work into the second part of this second half. Here they go. Plays on the ball. Looking to get out of it. 19. He makes a good little run there. Kept on around his head. Oh, he's a bit of a tight one around, but he looks like he's not going to get up pretty well. He does, the young fella. Well played. Gives him the back to Shoughton. Shoughton looks at the belly outside. Here he goes. Oh, it's gone behind him, and it's a penalty for offside. Yep, he's called it offside. They haven't made it back in time. And it was a great move there by Yash, the referee, to call that. And it looks like someone's down in the long run. Looks like they're calling for the medic here. We could have an injury, could have another switch up. Here we go now. Looks like the player that was down was Nui. It looks like he's come up all right though, or it might be still a little bit. No, he looks like he's coming off. Have a breather. Great kick out there. Shoughton with a nice little nudge. Vipers are going to attack from within their own 40, it looks like. And first hit up by Lenahan. Oh, he's bumped off Delay, and there he goes away, and he's looking to bump off the fullback, which looks like Illy, the new guy, but he doesn't get a chance to. Big shout from the patio over there, the Brockton Pavilion. Late hit on Brett too, and they're calling it. They're having words, the two. 13, and looks like the winger came out to put the late shot on for Warriors. A little bit of a niggle happening towards the end. Nice big strong run by Lenihan. He bumps off. Delay. Back down the scrum here. And Delay now taking a hit up, looking to get a revenge, and he does. He gets a nice little 10-metre run here. Looks to get up to play the ball. Does so. Karoy out of dummy half. Franklin looking at options. He goes to the line. He gets a little bit of a run there, and they bring him down finally on the 40. Scanlon gives to Mitchell. Mitchell now gets tackled around the legs and looks to get up to play the ball quickly, but they don't. They smother him. Goes left to Bray. Bray again. He's away, Bray. Oh, that was an interesting tackle there, number 22, right around the ankles. Archer. Marshall. Oh, and he's gone straight through, Marshall. Well done. Well played. Congratulations there. He's had an awesome game there, Spencer Marshall. And what a top it off with a beautiful try to take his team up to 32 points to 0. Well done to Spencer Marshall. What a great little run there. And I don't know who they're going to get to kick this one, because it looks like they're changing it up again. Yep, it looks like Jay Franklin will be taking this kick. Hayden Turner, the Glory Hunter, has just come out for one kick and kicked it. And they look like they're going to change it up to Jay Franklin. I think, you know what, it looks like they could be just sharing kicking duties for the sake of it, which could be a real possibility here. But that being said, let's see how his skills are. And he just gets it over. Would we call it a 5-iron, maybe, or a wood? 34-0. Now it takes the score with Jay Franklin's attempt, getting it just over the crossbar. Well played, Jay. And the Vipers, I would say there'd be maybe about 8 minutes to go. Let's hope that it can put the big effort in for the last 8 minutes. Stephen Lenihan's tried a few different kicks. We're not really sure what kick he's going to try this time, but I can see it being in a good one. Maybe a short. Yep, it's a short one on the ground. He's got and he holds it up and picked up well by Longman as they look to chase him. Oh, the whistle almost came to Yash's mouth, but it didn't. It's close. Tirotha there looks to play. Archer. Still making a move, Archer. Not held there. 14 coming in. Archer now looking to play the ball. Does so. Gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell looking for a hit up, the big prop. And he's held. Tirotha to Marshall. Marshall to Franklin. Franklin steps off his left and comes back inside. Franklin now looking to play the ball. Karoy dummies and goes himself. Oh, he goes straight through there. They can't hold on to him. Looks for the long pass out to Turner. This could be a try here. Turner stepping back inside. Can they hold him? Is he held up? They do. They just keep him up on the 5th. Delay going for himself. And it's a try. What an effort there by Delay. I do believe it's Delay in the corner. Excellent work there, but Delay. Delay to seal the deal there to make it 38 points to 0. A strong effort here all around by the Valley Warriors. They've come out really to play some really good rugby league as such, and in that way it has. And it looks like, because it's going to be a sideline kick, we've got our famous kicker back, Hayden Turner. Looks like he will be taking this kick, which is great. Great to see. Here we go. Turner's ready to go. Turner out to have a shot. Here we go. Let's see if he can keep his all streak. Oh wow, how's that? So 40 points to 0. And their best kicker, Hayden Turner, who's kicked 2 from the sideline, has only kicked 2. So I think he should be kicking duties, but I'm not the coach. All right. Here we are with Stephen Lenhan taking another kick. Been glorious in defeat, these guys, Vipers. They've kept up the whole game, no heads down. Nobody's really been looking to try and, just let the other team have their easy points. There's a short kick-off there, straight to Tarotha, and tackled by 14 and 16, and 11 looking to come in for the legs, but he doesn't do it. Mitchell now looking for a run, and he does. He gets a move on as they're all working now. Tarotha to Franklin. Franklin now to Law. Whoa, he bumps off, but Shouten still hangs on. 19 and Shouten making a move there for Law. Tarotha to Caron. Back on the inside to Illy. He's held. Oh, he holds that ball well there, Illy. Well played, Illy. Looks to play the ball now. Tarotha. Outside to Crow. Crow now to Marshall. Marshall gives it to Turner. Turner long ball to Grogan. They've all come across though. Inside to Longman. Longman now looking to beat one. Looks for second tackle and they bring him down finally. 5th tackle now. They're about 30 metres out. Marshall looking now. His 5th tackle. They've got to get it away. A knee kick. Haven't seen that for a while. Oh! Swinging arm, but I don't know what it made contact with there. It contacted the head, but it definitely hit the ball as well. Maybe it hit the ball and popped the ball out and then bumped up and hit him in the head. But you can definitely see it was a swinging arm by Marshall. Just frustrated, I think, with the kick there. He tried to get a good kick and it came off his knee, which is always a disappointing. Shouten now going to look to kick to the sideline. Decent kick there. Good chase by the Vipers. Good to see that the wingers are still chasing up, Good to see that even though 40 points down, still some fight in this Viper side yet. Here they go. Oh, they've come up to meet him, and you heard that collision. I hope you caught on the mic. Some really bustling defence there. There's no give-ups. It's almost the end of the game, and there is no give-ups here. They're not giving an inch there, Valley Warriors. They want to keep a shutout, and they just ripped that ball. It looked like 2 were in the tackle, but no, he's gone 6 to go for Vipers. They've regathered. Gives the ball now to Shouten. Shouten looked to try and get the Vipers try. Oh, passing there, as it looks like it went backwards. Yes, Yash says so. And he's thrown him out on that far side, unfortunately. That's disappointing. And it looks like it'll be a scrum. Some nice effort there. The fence and attack looked like it was going well on the right-hand side. Just needs to stretch up and go straight ahead, and then can make that work a bit better. Here they go, Franklin now. Franklin making a move. He's given it up there, the Longman. He's held that ball. He's held that ball there, and there's 19. I like the way 19 moves back around to the front. It's quite good. Got some good skills there. Tarotha to Franklin. Franklin there to Motion. And Motion now. Looks for the offload. No, that's not the siren, by the way. That's just someone left open the thing. Oh, Tarotha now, he's away, Tarotha. He's looking, he's got to beat there. Tarotha, he's got to beat the 22. 22's trying to come out. He'll go all the way. Tarotha will go all the way and score. What a try by Luke Tarotha. Finally gets some meat after having a crack at trying to get his go there. Well done there by Luke Tarotha for the Valley Warriors. Bringing the score to 44 points to 0. Not sure who's going to take the kick here. If you're a betting man, you'd say Hayden Turner, seeing he is one of their best kickers. But I've seen difference. Well, it looks like Hayden Turner's there to take a kick. No, it's going to be Marika Delai. He's going to take the kick. I don't think he's had a kick today, so why not let him have a kick? I do enjoy the Valley Warriors sharing. It's quite nice to see some sharing by the players. This could be the last play of the game. I believe it could be. Yash looks at his watch. The boys don't look like they're setting up to receive a kick, so it could be. 44 points to 0. Kick to come. Shapes to kick. Marika. Distance is good. And I believe he missed that kick. I think he missed the kick, so the score remains Valley Warriors 44 points defeat the Vancouver Valley Vipers here at Brockton Oval 2-0. Shutout for the Valley Warriors. We're going to go down to the fields now and have a couple of interviews with a couple of players. We're down here with Valley Warriors player number 1 fullback Hayden Turner. They scored 2 tries, kicked 2 goals. Mate, big win for you guys over the Vipers today?
Yeah, it was a really good win. We didn't show up in the warm-up and it showed in the first half, and then second half turned it on. So they had short numbers, so just took advantage.
Absolutely. The 2 tries down this sideline, it looked like you put on the same play twice, and it looked like you beat the outside player both times, mate. Was that planned?
We just knew we had them out wide and we just weren't executing all game, so just had to get it out there.
Mate, a lot of we shared the kickers a lot, but you seem to be the only bloke that kicked 2 from outside out wide, mate. How come you're not the regular kicker?
Well, for Union on the kicker, that Jared reckons he's the lead kicker, so we let him start and then I'll finish it off if he misses.
Okay, excellent work. Well, there you go. Thanks very much, mate. Great, congratulations on the win.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Down here with number 9 for the Vancouver Valley Vipers, Spencer Totter. Spencer, a tough loss today?
Yeah, a little bit. But, first year coming up, so a lot of us, this is our second game, so I think we did pretty well. But we gave them a run for their money in the first half, and then the second half kind of numbers were hard for us.
Yeah, some really nice scoots and some work out of dummy half. Are you enjoying that position?
Yeah, a lot. It's similar to Union, but I don't get penalized for doing what I like, so.
And what is it that you like doing?
Running up and trying not to get hit.
Absolutely. You guys are on a building phase, and with the boys you got, and players like Rick Shouten and Stephen Lanahan, the more experienced players. Do you guys think you can really get up for the last 2 games and probably get a couple of W's there?
Yeah, Stephen's working really hard with the team to try and get guys out and just teach us the basics so that we're not thinking about it on the field. where that's coming as instinct and just rumbling through it. But again, the more numbers we have, the more guys that know what they're doing, and it makes the whole game easier.
Absolutely. Well, Spencer, it's been a pleasure watching you play, mate. So commiserations on the loss.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks.
Bye.